I want to say, Lil Wayne, if it wasn't for the risk you took, none of us would be here tonight. And I want to say, my dad got on a purple suit with purple shoes. Boy, if you don't stop.
That shit ready like
Boy, if you don't stop.
on Shaq. See that?
Forgot how good August Burns Red is. Shit! Song by West Alexandria that I know how. Whoa! Hey everyone, Samurai here, and I'm just making a quick little video with terrible camera angles. It's fine, it's just an intro.
Who's talking shit?
Welcome back to the channel, it's been a while. I am currently working on my Supernatural video still. Anyways, I'm bringing you guys, I'm just gonna make a quick video talking about some movies that I saw last year and a lot of the movies that I've seen this year, because, spoiler, there are a lot of good ones that have come out this year. Let's see, anything else? Oh yeah, this is also going to be probably mostly just my voice talking to you, because the background video is going to be me playing the drums, and you could probably, I'm not going to have the drumming really super loud so you can hear my voice, but I also don't want to fight around with YouTube and a copyright system, so I'm just going to have my drums only, and hopefully the audio that picked up is fine and decent. I'll see what I can do with it. I'm not a professional drummer or anything. I've just drummed since I was a kid.
Beans, what the fuck?
Anyways, so yeah, some movies. Some movies. Is there anything else I need to know? I don't think so. Perfect. That's me. Right there. Hope you enjoy. So this is gonna be the audio portion of the video. I do have a little camera down below, little Pretty Much It style. Shout out to them. They're a great YouTube channel. Go check them out. I don't know why I have to tell you that. You should know that already. Why am I even shouting them out? Okay, so yeah, Birds of Prey came out in February of 2020. Right before the pandemic shut everything down, so it didn't get a theaters release, but it also did kind of just get disregarded at release, and I can understand why. Obviously, the title of the movie, you know, why not just call it Harley Quinn? But you know, me being such a fan of Harley Quinn, I actually was working on a script. I actually have a script for this movie written. I just never actually recorded it. But I went in immense detail about how Harley Quinn's like my favorite DC character ever since she was first introduced back in Batman the Animated Series. All this whole like timeline of me talking about her progression through the Batman universe. I love the Arkham iteration of her. I like the Suicide Squad interpretation of her, because she was pretty much one of the only good parts about that movie. And that's basically what I'm applying to this movie too, because it is called Birds of Prey, but has the subtitle with Harley Quinn, so I do just count this as a Harley Quinn movie, and watching it from that perspective, and being extremely biased because of how much I enjoy Margot Robbie's performance, I love Birds of Prey, and I'll recommend it to anybody who is just, you know, a little bit interested in the, like, seeing the trailer, and they, you know, want to see it. I will say, yeah, you know, it's worth it. It's on HBO Max, so I know everybody's got it. I know you got it. Everybody does. I've been taking advantage of it. We're going to be talking about taking advantage of it in a little bit. We still got a couple more movies. So let's actually move on to Bill and Ted 3. It was just a fun movie. It actually exceeded my expectations of how much I was going to actually enjoy it. I thought I was going to be somewhat disappointed in some form or fashion. But no, actually, I just enjoyed the movie along the way. I didn't get bored with the slow parts, but that's maybe just because I like the characters, even the new ones that were introduced. Samara Weaving plays Ted's daughter, and she's fantastic. Obviously, I've talked about her in my Ready or Not review, and I can't remember the other actress's name. But she does a great job. Both actresses do a great job at emulating that Bill and Ted energy. And I enjoyed it. I thought it was a fun movie. The controversy about the song at the end of the movie being the song that they wrote. Look, one of the most subjective art mediums out there. I enjoyed the song. Do I think it's the greatest song ever written? No, that's tribute. So here's where some controversial takes come in, because now we're about to talk about Wonder Woman 1984. And come on, guys. You're being too hard. Knock it off. Stop being too hard on movies, especially when some movies want to explore other aspects of a character. Don't get me wrong, my favorite movie that has Wonder Woman in it is Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, am I right? No, it's Justice League Snyder Cut. Because that's getting to see the Wonder Woman kick ass. The Wonder Woman. That's when you get to see Wonder Woman kick ass. You know, Diana being Wonder Woman. And Wonder Woman in 1984 explores a lot of Diana as Diana. Not as Wonder Woman. Not as a god. Not as a superhero, but as a person. How she feels. And I'm gonna start off right off the bat. Don't criticize her being still hung up on Steve Trevor after so long. Okay, she lived on a island with no males at all. No boys. No boy zone, okay? She has a very close bond with this person. Maybe I can just find the enjoyment in all kinds of stuff, and that's why I'm making this video, to talk about all these movies, because I don't do movie reviews anymore, because I don't like sitting around and picking apart movies because I have to find negatives to say in a movie. Like, whatever. Okay. Wonder Woman 1984 is fine. I don't know what tangent I was just going on, but yeah, a lot of the criticism you have to look at. I look at it as I see it. A lot of people not really understanding that it's a movie about Diana and not Wonder Woman. Let's talk about Godzilla versus King Kong. Mostly because it's this is going to be the easiest one to talk about. This movie's good. If you go to this movie wanting a dense plot, well-written characters, well, you should probably put on some clown makeup, face paint, put on some face paint, you know, get some around the eyes with different colors, different shades if you want to, get the lips, you can do a smiley face or a frowny face, and put on your clown wig, because if you're going to Godzilla versus King Kong for that, boy, don't get me started. Try not to yell because my dad's home. Yeah, if you're going to see Godzilla vs. King Kong thinking that you're going to see this amazing masterpiece of a film, don't kid yourself, kid. Come on, don't be dumb. Go enjoy watching these two big-ass fucking titans brawl it out, hug it out, and fucking wreck some shit. I will talk seriously though, and say that the cinematography is really impressive in the movie, with the visual effects and how they decided to approach it. Really creative stuff. I really enjoyed that. Everybody's pointing it out, and I wanted to point it out too. Yeah, this movie also made me realize that I'm a King Kong stan. He's my boy. I also forgot that I have a thing of posters down here. There's like a big King Kong poster of like the original 1933 or 39. Okay, so Mortal Kombat. If you go into this movie, this is so hard because like I don't want to be mean to the Mortal Kombat fans. And I also don't, but like the thing is, like I don't think Mortal Kombat fans are like upset with this movie. I think it's like the film critics. But I'm also confused. I get confused because I watch my fucking dogs. Mortal Kombat is great. It's fantastic. It's the most recent movie to come out. It came out earlier this month, and golly, it is just so much more than what I wanted. And all I wanted was just some sick-ass fight scenes, and, you know, I got so much more. So, I think one thing that I do want to say about this movie, though, is that film critics aren't going to get this. And I think this is going to be a theme for this whole video, is that mainstream, well, not mainstream, but part of mainstream and like film critique, like super in-depth film criticism, or they always choose to approach it from the movie standpoint. Man, I feel bad because I enjoyed Mortal Kombat so much that it was better than I expected, and that's because all I wanted was like my video game movie to be a video game movie. I mean, compare it to Mortal Kombat. Don't even compare it to the original Mortal Kombat. Compare Mortal Kombat to Resident Evil, a movie that tried to go with a more well-defined and serious tone than the games. The games did try to go for the tone, but it ended up being corny and cheesy because even with the remasters and the remakes, some of them, don't even come at me with those line deliveries. Bruh, nah. Okay, but compare this movie to Resident Evil that came out in fucking 2000. Who the fuck cares? It was back when nu metal was in every single movie, including Scooby-Doo. The live-action remake, yeah. Nu metal's in there. That's what happens when they try to do something different and approach it from just a whole different place than where the filmmakers, and even I watched the features for it, and they all seemed like they had a grasp on what they wanted to do and how they were going to do it, and I think that they achieved it. I think people are way too critical to judge Cole in his first fucking movie, who he probably might not even live that long, and he'll just become a revenant, and he'll probably be able to become even cooler like that. I think that I got everything that I wanted from Mortal Kombat. Alright, so the last movie that I want to talk about is Zack Snyder's Justice League. When this first got announced, I wasn't fooled. I'm just kidding. I was on board right away. No, yeah. When they first announced it, I kind of didn't believe it, and then we got the trailer, and then, oh man, that trailer. The wait and anticipation for months and months and months. And the payoff was fucking incredible. I will say that, okay? Justice League, Zack Snyder's Justice League is a ride. I can't even tell you, I don't have anything like that I didn't like about it. Everything in it I enjoyed. The 4-hour runtime, enjoyed every minute of it. I enjoyed the fact that it was separated in parts. I enjoyed the 4:3 aspect ratio for the presentation. It looked beautiful. It looked like a comic book movie. The Snyder's style and visuals on the movie look spectacular. And do I have a problem with the lady singing about Aquaman? No. Have you seen what real life humans have done to worship gods and deities? It's people doing crazier stuff and weirder stuff. I mean, it's world building. Like, he has 4 hours to world build more and like give you a movie that he wants to give you. Let him do what he fucking wants. I mean, are you gonna complain that you got a movie that you didn't even know? Like, if there's any like diehard fans that are disappointed in this movie, I can't imagine why. All the people who are fans of the comic books and just have to do the film criticism part, it's starting to have like negative effects. I feel like it's so unnecessary sometimes. Like, especially, yes, you have to pay for the streaming service, but ain't no Disney Plus making you pay $30 to watch a movie that's same day as theaters. So, I mean, how much is there to really complain about? While we're talking about criticisms and stuff, the only criticisms that I had were, at first, I felt kind of hurt and betrayed by Joss Whedon, because I thought that he butchered this man's movie for no reason. But then I sat there and watched. I watched the one film critic that I kind of give a pass because he doesn't really enjoy anything a whole lot immensely, is yourmoviesucks.org. He was the one that informed me that, or reminded me, I should say, that Warner Brothers' cut was the movie. But yeah, no, I was kind of hurt just because I got hurt right there. Like, we all know what that is. We all know that's going to be a 24-hour long video series that I'm going to make. God, I'm dreading that. I'm happy that this director, it's inspiring to see that, like, even this big time director got his opportunity to make his movie that happens to be in the realms of blockbusters. I'm not sure about how much the movie's made and stuff. I don't know how I don't know how much I'm paying attention to that while theaters are still not in full swing and stuff, but I hope that this movie makes enough that everybody does get paid. All these movies that I've talked about that are streaming, I hope that they all make. This is why I want to talk about them in good ways, because I think that these movies are good in their own ways, and a lot of people are going to see these people nitpicking. That's what it is. That's what I've been trying to figure out. It's nitpicking. I hate when they nitpick movies. Can't you just sit down and fucking enjoy a goddamn superhero movie? Fucking two monsters fighting? Or fucking a movie that's based on a video game where they literally it's only fighting. That's it. And it like got an in-depth story at like the 9th installment. The 8th installment. I don't fucking remember. But come on, people. these movies, they deserve your time if you are fans of these things. Don't listen, and if you are thinking of getting into something, stop listening to some nitpicking asshole. I'm not the nitpicking asshole. That means I don't know really where I'm going off on tangents and stuff with this. But I know I'm getting my point across because I keep coming back to it. Is that Zack Snyder made the movie that he wanted to. I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed everything about this movie. Cyborg, Wonder Woman, Batman, The Flash, Superman. That's all 5. Yeah. All of them. Martian Manhunter is so unnecessary to have in the film. The movie's 4 hours. You really want to cut a total of probably 5 minutes of screen time? And yeah, it's 5 minutes of screen time. I'm not going to spoil it though. Anyways, go watch these movies. If you are a fan of Harley Quinn, watch Birds of Prey. If you are a fan of Diana, if you're a fan, Wonder Woman is the hardest one for me to sell because it's a Diana movie, not a Wonder Woman movie. So, you know, if you're open to Wonder Woman ideas and stuff, it's the movie for you. Bill and Ted. I love the first 2, so honestly, I just Godzilla vs. King Kong. You like Godzilla and King Kong? You want to see 2 monsters fight? They duke it out pretty fucking good and shit. All right. Mortal Kombat again. If you like you want to see some dudes duking it out and some chicks duking it out, some fucking. If you wanted to see justice done for it, you weren't satisfied with that under 2 hour studio
corporate put together piece of fucking shit.
Yeah, Justice League, you'll probably enjoy this a lot. It's really, really epic. We'll see how this video comes out, and if you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe. And I don't know when my next video is going to be. Don't hold me to anything, so I'm not going to make any promises, and I'll see you guys later.